I kind of want to know that two-tiered thing where if I volunteer, what is asked of me, and then also like, where do you see your guys your role in local media?
There's a great need for local media, and there's a big debate about local media, but at the moment we can't do anything about local media. I mean, local media in and of itself is not a great virtue if it's crap. So if it's just car chases and conventional coverage of city council and this and that, I personally wouldn't spend a minute fighting for it. That doesn't mean there doesn't need to be good local media. But right now, the issues I think that are facing us are primarily national, so that's what we're working at. That being said, we're going to do some experiments in a few places to try to combine the national issues with some local ones in some actual specific geographical areas as examples. But the volunteering and the local media and what we're doing connect this way for now. People can start real news chapters in their cities. They can do several things. One is they can join a blog squad to help us spread what we're doing. They look for local stories that will help people understand national issues. So find something in your workplace. Like, I'm really juiced by the fact so many people here are from the public sector. The reason I am is I think the Canadian public sector has a lot to teach the world. With all its faults and everything, the public sector here, I think, most Canadians think, does a really good job. And it's a good model of how public ownership, public sector can work. Stuff that's working should also be a news story. Like, I actually think the LCBO should be a news story. I don't know if it's a great story for Americans to hear. You know, they wanted to privatize it here, and they couldn't. Ontarians didn't want to privatize it. And I've seen the comparisons between Alberta liquor stores that they privatized in Ontario, and you wouldn't want to go to an Alberta liquor store. You get, what is it, like a third of the choice you get here. 3, if you want to go another step and you got the time, we'll train you. If you're really interested, we'll train you how to shoot, we'll train you how to edit. And you can start learning how to produce stories. The other thing we want to do, which everybody can get involved with pretty quickly, is we want to have what we're calling people's editorial committees, where you invite some friends over to watch one of our stories, and then concretely tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, and very importantly, tell us what we should do next on this story.